Okay, so we're at day 6, so tomorrow will be 1 week since surgery. So I want to just go through, I think, just an overview of the week, and give some insight as to how I feel about the week, how it went, what the effects were, what I would have done different. Yeah, just an idea of what an insight of what I've been through. So surgery day, I think, was good. The preparation for it, I don't think you do much prep. It's very, you're going to walk in, if you're going to do this, you're going to walk into it unknown really, unless, everyone's different. I think my case is probably one of the upper worst scale cases, purely because things didn't go right. So from what I've read on a lot of other people's vlogs, and specifically in a Facebook group that is just all about all-on-4 procedures, mainly in America, but from what I've read on there, most people have this procedure done and don't go through what I've gone through. A lot of it is pretty straightforward, and they go through the pain sessions, but not to the extent I did, and I'll outline that obviously as to why I think that's happened. So take this information really as a grain of salt, really. Like, think of it as not a worst case scenario, because I don't think it's a worst case scenario, but definitely on the upper scale of things didn't go smoothly. So I had a good chat to Mel yesterday. She was in the recovery room, and the doctor came in and spoke about what had happened during the procedure, and I got a little bit more insight as to what happened. When they put the implants in, you have to reach a certain strength of the implant before they will put the bridge on, and they must, when they put the implant in, they must test that strength somehow. And I'm going to ask him this tomorrow when I go in and see him, just so I know for my own reference. My bottom 4 implants all reached, I believe it's 0.5 Newton meters or something like that, or 5 Newton meters, I can't remember. I'll clarify that tomorrow. But my bottom bridge reached that point, so I was able to put the bottom bridge in. My 2 left implants reached the 0.5, so there was no problem there. But the right 2, where I had the cyst, only reached a reading of 0.3 apparently. So that was why they could put the upper bridge on. There was going to be a problem where the left side would have been supporting the bridge mainly, and if something had happened while I was eating or something, it could have pulled the implants out. So the bridge and the implants work together, and if you pulled one side, it would probably pull the implants out, and one of the implants actually went in a different way than it should have. So that's why I had to have the denture on top. So at that point, I think that's why everything changed for me. Because I've got the denture in and not the implant, it's affected the way I can eat, which has affected the medication I've been taking to get through this procedure. I think it was day 4 was the worst. I think I said day 4. The first 2 days after you come out, you have very little pain. On the second day, it starts to teeter up, obviously because all the drugs you're under. And when you had the procedure, and I went under, so I was under for 5 hours. Some people had the procedure while they're awake, and they have gas injections and do it while they're conscious. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could stand having teeth pulled while I was conscious. So yeah, the second day, it starts teetering off. The medication starts wearing off, and you start to feel the effects of what's happened. I think at some point too, my jaw had been dislocated, maybe when they were trying to get to the back teeth or whatever, because I had pretty severe bruising around the top of my jaw here. I don't know whether you saw it on the videos, but it was quite yellow in this areas of my face, especially day 4 and 5. And swelling's all gone down now, as you can see. I'm kind of like nearly back to normal. Very, very minor pain in my jaw. It's feeling discomfort. I'll get into that later actually. So having the denture in the top, it's made it really hard to eat, and it's hurting the roof of my mouth from day 1. Obviously, as the pain meds wear off, it's hurting more and more. The food, I think if you're going to have this procedure done, the medication they put you on to get through the pain levels of this, you have to have food in your stomach. And the course of having the denture and the implant not right, being forced onto a liquid diet rather than a soft food diet, which is what I should have been on. I should have walked out of the surgery onto a soft food diet for the 4 months straight up. Nothing, eat nothing that you can't cut with a spoon, basically. If I had been at that point, I think it would have been right, because I could have eaten the right foods. I could have eaten Weet-Bix. I could have eaten, let's say, cornflakes with warm milk, and things that line your stomach and protect your stomach from the heavy painkillers, and especially the antibiotics and the anti-inflammatories they give you. The anti-inflammatories are pretty heavy. So I think a combination of this not going right and a little bit of misinformation on their behalf, maybe. In hindsight, maybe they should have said to me, look, this medication is strong. You need to make sure you have these right amounts of food. I mean, they gave me miles and miles. I've got a folder full of information they gave me, and it tells me what I can eat and what to eat and what to expect, the medication to take. It gives me every little thing I need. But I think my case was a little bit unique in the fact that I couldn't go straight onto the diet that I needed to support the medication I was taking. I did get in contact with the doctor on day 4, which was Anzac Day, in the morning, and props to him, he got back to me pretty much straight away, and told me to stop taking the strong painkillers and get off those, and gave me some advice. And he was willing to go down to the surgery and on his day off and write prescriptions for me and things like that. And I basically said, no, look, I think I've got it under control now. But he said, yeah, keep me informed, let me know what's going on. I'm here to help you wherever you need it. So props to him for that, it was awesome. But yeah, if you're going to have this procedure done and things go well and nothing happens like happened to me, make sure you maintain your food. Really make sure your stomach's lined with the right food to support the medication you're taking. Just taking a liquid diet wasn't enough for me, and especially I was severely dehydrated as well. I couldn't drink the water because it was hurting my mouth to even drink water. So yeah, I think that's, do some research on your pain meds if you're going to have them. I didn't do any research on the pain meds. I've just gone into it thinking, well, they're going to tell me what I need to do and how to take it and what to take, and they gave me all the scripts and everything to do that. So I think if there's anything out of the normal that you feel, definitely do some research yourself and have a look at your diet and the meds that you're on, and get the information off them if you can. If you can't, try and find it yourself. I'm still doing, I'm sort of half liquid diet, half food diet now. I'm sort of Weet-Bix, soft Weet-Bix in the mornings, and I tried some cornflakes with warm milk this morning. Just couldn't do it because I can't eat properly with the top denture in. It doesn't allow me to swallow properly. let alone talk properly. But smashing the pumpkin soup. Mel made a big batch of pumpkin soup, and that's really, really good. And I'm going to just do some mashed potato and maybe a silver side or something, and just stick it in a blender and make a massive smoothie out of that. And I mean, it's just I've got to get the protein into me. I've lost nearly 4 kilos in a week through just not eating properly. So definitely food, and I said this from the start, I knew food was going to be a problem for me, and it has been. It's been the cause of pretty much all my problems. Yeah, and water's one of the other big ones too. I just didn't drink enough water, and like I said, it was mainly because it was painful to drink water. The smoothies weren't so much because it was, I guess, different texture. Well, I don't know, but water was painful. So keep up your food, keep up your water for sure. My mouth was really sore up until yesterday, and even now taking the top denture out it still hurts. But obviously that's swelling, and you know, it is what it is. It's, if you're going to have something like this done, you're going to have to expect to have pain in your jaws. My bottom, it's not sore, it's got tension. It actually feels like I have food caught between my teeth, which I don't have anymore, but that's what it feels like. And it's just, I guess, the healing process and the implants in my jaw and everything moving and swelling, or the swelling going down, and things stabilizing. It feels weird. But it's nothing. I've taken 2 Panadol today, and that's all. And that was just when I went to pull the denture out to clean it, because it gets really dirty up on top behind it, and I want to make sure I keep that clean and don't affect the healing of the top gum. So yeah, just Panadol when I think I'm going to need it for pain. It's just when I pull that denture out, it's like it's suctioned onto my top gum, and when I pull it out, it hurts a lot. But I've got to take it out, clean it, and maintain it. It feels better when I do that too. I try and take it out for 20 minutes at a time, maybe 4 times a day. So yeah, with this procedure, you're going to feel some weirdness. Obviously weirdness if you've never not had teeth. All of a sudden you go one day teeth, one day not. Of course you're going to be different. It's not bad. Like I was saying to Mel, probably day 1, my bottom has always felt really good, and if the top hadn't had this problem and I had top teeth, it'd nearly feel like I had normal teeth in my mouth. Like I can put my tongue on my bottom teeth, and it just feels like it did when I had my other teeth in, my real teeth. Obviously they're not, but you know, I can still feel vibration through the teeth into my jawbone, and it's not something to be worried about. I think once I get this top problem fixed, I'm going to be a lot happier and be able to move forward a lot better with the diet and everything else as well. So I hope I get some good news tomorrow, and that I'm not going to be stuck with this denture for 4 months. It's going to be a little bit heartbreaking if that happens, but you know, you just got to deal with that. So all in all, I think, you know, the experience is, I know at the end, as long as these top implants are right and I don't have to have anything else done with those, and they all stick and they're all good, I know I'm going to have a good result at the end of this. It's going to be what I was looking for, and it'll be well worth it. Definitely the first week after procedure, no matter what, whether it goes good or bad, I think it's going to be a struggle for anyone that hasn't gone through major dental procedures before. I haven't. I've never really taken much care of my teeth and been to the dentist. I had when I was younger, but Not when I was older. I just let it slide, and it was the wrong thing to do. So, you know, if dental work is all new to you, prepare for a little bit of a shock, but it's nothing you can't manage. You just got to make sure, again, I reiterate, food, your diet, and your pain meds. Make sure you're doing the right thing with those two things, and I think the whole process will be a lot easier on yourself. So yeah, I feel good, other than not being able to talk. There's pressure on the top all the time with the denture. I don't like it. I can't talk properly, can't eat properly. And the bottom, like I said, there's pressure there, but there's no pain at all in the bottom. And I brushed my teeth today. I bought a really soft bristle toothbrush and brushed the teeth. I'm supposed to do that. I use mouthwash every day. Special mouthwash they gave me. I think it's to look after the teeth and the dentures. So all in all, I think I'm at a point now I'm okay with it all, other than they're not talking properly and the bit of pain I have from the top denture. But you know, it's a small price to pay for, I think, what the final outcome's going to be at the end, which I think is going to be good. I'll be able to smile again. I'll be able to move on and, you know, get past it all. You get over pain. It doesn't stay forever. You just got to work through it. So yeah, that's where I am on day 6. I hope that helps someone out. And I'll probably do just an update tomorrow after I've seen the doctor and just let everyone know where I'm at. I'll have more of an idea on what the next steps are moving forward from tomorrow. So I'll probably cut back from doing daily videos tomorrow and maybe weekly or something like that. But I'll definitely do another one after I get back tomorrow from the doctors and let you know what happened. Awesome.